Administration is wrestling with 13 sanctuary states and more than 220 sanctuary cities, all of which are refusing to comply fully with his immigration crackdown. Illinois and Chicago are among the handful of jurisdictions to face federal lawsuits alleging they're blocking the Trump administration's ability to enforce immigration law.
And tomorrow, Mayor Brandon Johnson will testify before the U.S. House Oversight Committee to defend Chicago's position. So you may be wondering, how did Chicago get here? WGN's Mike Lowe looks back at our city's history as a sanctuary city.
Read stories that have disturbed me.
In 1985, as President Ronald Reagan's administration began an immigration crackdown, WGN reported on INS raids across Chicago.
Roundups such as this one of alleged illegal aliens have made the Immigration and Naturalization Service an increasingly visible force in Chicago, visible and controversial. The agency has come under fire recently for allegedly harassing Mexican-American citizens and for what is viewed as overzealousness in its investigations.
Mayor Harold Washington took a stand.
The mayor says he's not declaring war against the federal government, says Washington, we're just asking them to follow the law. And in turn, we'll follow the law.
In short, what we're saying is that the immigration authorities, in legitimate pursuance of their work, will have the cooperation of the city. When it goes beyond that pale, then we cannot cooperate with them. It's just that simple.
Washington signed an executive order declaring Chicago a sanctuary city. It prevented police from sharing immigration status information with federal authorities. 4 years later, in 1989,
it's a great honor because this is the first public appearance that I've made on behalf of the people of the city of Chicago.
On Mayor Richard M. Daley's first day in office, the new mayor extended the sanctuary city policy.
Daley signed several executive orders first implemented by mayors Washington and Sawyer.
It's a good concept. It has to be managed well, and we have to give more accountability into the system.
In 1992, Daley interpreted the policy to allow for the sharing of immigration information with the feds, if the subjects were involved in serious crimes. In 2006, the City Council passed the Welcoming City Ordinance.
The mayor wants to reinforce a long-standing Chicago tradition that unless police arrest a known criminal or national security threat, city officers are not in the business of checking immigration status.
In 2012, Mayor Rahm Emanuel and the City Council created a so-called carve-out in the ordinance, allowing police to work with federal officials in limited cases.
You see a crime, report it. You're a victim, report it. The police department is not there as an adjunct of the immigration service. If you have a criminal record, that's different.
During the first Trump administration, the president threatened to withhold federal funds from Chicago over the issue, but Mayor Emanuel said the city wouldn't budge.
Chicago's always been a welcoming city. You can cross the Pacific, you can cross the Atlantic, you can cross the Rio, and people come from all those waterways to this city for their children and their grandchildren.
In 2021,
new legal protections for the city's vibrant immigrant community. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot and a group of determined aldermen and community groups pushing back with a newly amended Welcoming City Ordinance.
Mayor Lori Lightfoot signed an updated Welcoming City Ordinance closing the loopholes for cooperation opened by Daley and Emanuel, banning all police cooperation with federal immigration authorities.
A truly welcoming city means we have to walk the walk and protect everyone's due process rights.
In 2022, Texas Governor Greg Abbott began busing asylum seekers to Chicago, bringing border state issues to the Midwest.
And we will keep those buses going.
The influx of more than 50,000 immigrants overwhelmed Chicago.
This crisis is not only exhausting our city's resources, but it's flat out dangerous.
Some Chicago aldermen attempted to change the ordinance, allowing for police cooperation with ICE officials.
The best way to do that is to turn over those that the Trump administration are looking for, those who engage in criminal behavior.
The effort failed, and Mayor Brandon Johnson reaffirmed the city's commitment to being a sanctuary for immigrants, a position he'll defend in front of a congressional committee.
Regardless of who's in the White House, Chicago is a city that opens its arms to people from around the globe.
In Chicago, Mike Lowe, WGN News.